The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed, period. And it would do us well to fucking remember that and to stop capitulating to these excuses that we have accepted. And one of the worst purveyors of those excuses is the NRA. The NRA has been the enemy of the Second Amendment for a very long time. And I'm fucking tired of people pretending that the NRA is a useful organization. Great. They protected some gun rights a long time ago somewhere. Thanks. They also have said stuff like, oh, well, video games are bad. We need to ban those, not guns. That's stupid, by the way. Violent movies. Well, guns are for self-defense and defense from tyranny. No, stop making excuses. Stop making reasons. Stop granting categories. Because if you make a category like, well, guns are for self-defense, then you get this fucking faggot argument from Illinois that says these are not commonly used in self-defense. Or if you say guns are for an insurance against tyranny, you go, well, these aren't the type of guns that stop tyranny, or any gun can stop tyranny. Why is it this specific type of semi-automatic rifle that needs to be there to stop tyranny? You can use other guns to stop tyranny. Any gun is, any gun in every home is terrifying to the politicians, not this particular gun. This particular gun isn't scary. It doesn't do enough, actually. So we're going to ban it because it's not actually particularly an anti-tyrant gun, because it doesn't go through 8 layers of fucking insider trading before it hits a politician. So it can't be used to defend you from the state. This gun doesn't kill IRS agents, or whatever weird thing they want to come up with, whatever stupid, shady fucking argument they want to use to pretend that the qualification that we all just capitulated to with a dick in our mouth is fine. They're not fine. Our rights exist because they are inherent. They are inherent in you by your birth. Not even your birth as an American. Your birth. We recognize the right of the people to keep and bear arms. Not the natural born citizens, not the Americans who were born here. But they weren't born. Everybody's born with the right. The U.S. just recognizes the right. It doesn't grant it. It doesn't bestow it. It doesn't create it. It doesn't sculpt it out of some narrow line of exceptions. No, the right is in you by the merit of your existence, period. It doesn't need an excuse. It predates excuses. It's not the right to protect your ability to live. No, Spacey, no. No, this is the problem. We keep trying to have I like your definition, but it's like you're adding nuance where nuance doesn't exist. Look, a watermelon is a watermelon. I don't need a watermelon that's cut in half. I need a seedless watermelon. I don't need a watermelon that tastes good, a watermelon that tastes bad. It's just a watermelon. It's just a fucking watermelon. There's nothing else. It's just a goddamn watermelon. Not a watermelon that's cored out and mixed up with fruit. Not a watermelon with salt on it. Not a watermelon that with a thin rind. Not a watermelon with no rind. Not a watermelon cube or chunk or piece or fragment. It's just a fucking watermelon. There's nothing else to it. An apple is a goddamn apple. Your right to keep and bear arms is just your right to keep and bear arms. It is not your right to self-defense. It is not your right to national protection. It is not your right to secure your home and family. It is not your right to secure food for your family. It is not your right to turn off the TV in a cool way. It is not your right to skeet shoot. It is not your right to sport shoot. It is not your right to speed shoot. It is not your right to quick draw. It is not your right to go out and have fun. It is not your right to mount on your vehicle. It is just your right to have, period. There is nothing else. Do not ever put a fucking qualification on it. We have done this forever as Americans. Your right to free speech is, well, your right to political speech or commercial speech or just casual speech. No, free speech, motherfucker. Do you speak it? There isn't a thing. There isn't a qualification. There isn't an okay and this. No, stop giving them arguments. The only time you don't have a right is when you have forfeited it by your intentional actions that are then prosecuted under all applicable criminal procedure until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt by a jury. That's it. This is the only time you lose your rights. And if we say, well, mentally unstable people, I don't know if they want guns. Stop. I just don't know if I want someone on drugs to be able to get guns. Stop. Because today it's drugs, tomorrow it's Call of Duty. And if you think I'm fucking kidding you, I am not fucking kidding you. Today it's drugs, tomorrow it's Call of Duty, next is the Republican Party. Today it's drugs, tomorrow it's Call of Duty, next it's a book that complains about taxes on your shelf. Today it's drugs. The next day it's antidepressants. And the next day it's supplements. It's an herbal supplement to make you feel good. Any excuse is every excuse. Stop giving them ammunition. Stop giving ground. There is no ground to give. Liberty is liberty. Liberty is not subject to exceptions.